All right, folks, buckle up because we've got a jaw-dropping story that's got everyone talking. Melania Trump, the former First Lady, has just filed a $100 million lawsuit against the View host. And let's just say the drama is next level. What do they say to spark this massive legal showdown? And could this change how media talks about public figures? Forever you won't believe how this all went down, so stick around because we're diving deep into the details. So here's how it all started during a recent episode of The View. The hosts were in their usual fiery mode discussing Melania's role in the Trump administration. But things took a sharp turn when they made some pretty shocking claims about her relationship with Donald Trump. One host outright suggested that Melania hates her husband and implied she doesn't even want to live in the same house as him anymore. Yikes, right? But it didn't stop there. They went on to criticize her personal choices, from redecorating the White House to her infamous comments about Christmas. One host even threw out a wild claim, saying, "I think she wants to take him out." Yes, you heard that correctly. That was said on live television. If you're sitting there thinking, wow, did they really go that far? You're not alone. Melania clearly felt the same way, and rather than letting it slide, she's fighting back with a lawsuit that could shake up the entertainment world.
Critics are going hard after a liberal media member for vile comments about Melania Trump. The former First Lady appears to signal her support for reproductive rights in a video out yesterday.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
And this take is pretty shocking.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out.
That's unfortunate.
Wow. I mean, that is violent. They've got to stop talking like that about a former president who's had 2 assassination attempts. I mean, that's just ignorant.
I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation. Mm-hmm. So I have not really had much to say until he started running for president.
So what's Melania's claim here? Well, she's alleging defamation, stating that these comments are not only false, but have caused significant damage to her reputation. In her filing, she's made it clear The View crossed the line between free speech and defamation. But here...
Let me ask you this, because I do want to get back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View. And look, The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they handle it that way?
But here's where it gets even more interesting. The lawsuit isn't just about setting the record straight. With $100 million at stake, Melania is sending a strong message. Media platforms need to be held accountable for their words. Legal experts are already buzzing about how this case could set a major precedent for how public figures are discussed in the media. It's no secret that The View thrives on heated debates and bold opinions. But this lawsuit could force them and shows like them to think twice before making personal attacks. Now, let's zoom out a bit. This isn't just about Melania or The View. It's about the broader issue of where we draw the line between freedom of speech and defamation. Public figures, especially ones as high profile as Melania, have always been targets of scrutiny.
But I love the female body, all of the things. It's what Anna was addressing in the first segment.
It's more like an inch too far. If you've seen the statue.
I've seen the David. I had to get close. But sorry. But it's more the hypocrisy of it. And what bothers me about it is the Republican Party has long kind of ridden the family values, the purist people, the judgment on everyone else's lives, from banning books to shutting down drag performances. So to then all of a sudden flip the script and say, now we appreciate this thing. It felt like it was
targets of scrutiny. But at what point does criticism turn into harmful slander? Melania's decision to sue highlights this growing tension between media responsibility and personal privacy. And let's be honest, this isn't The View's first brush with controversy. They've been called out before for their fiery rhetoric, but this lawsuit might be their biggest challenge. Yet, as you can imagine, the reaction has been explosive. Social media is ablaze with some people applauding Melania for standing up for herself, while others are questioning whether this lawsuit is more about publicity than. Principal critics argue that public figures like Melania should, Expect a certain level of scrutiny. It comes with the territory. But her supporters say enough is enough. They believe this lawsuit is about protecting her dignity and holding media accountable for their words. And here's the kicker. If Melania wins, the ripple effects could be huge. Entertainment shows like The View might have to rethink how they discuss public figures, especially when it comes to personal matters. It could set a legal precedent that changes the way we consume media entirely. What do you think? Is Melania right to stand her ground and sue? Or does this open up a tricky debate about free speech? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you as this legal battle unfolds. All eyes are on Melania. And The View, will this lawsuit force the show to apologize? Could it lead to a massive payout? Or will it redefine the boundaries of free speech? And defamation law is one thing's for sure. This case is far from over, and we'll be here to keep you updated every step of the way, from court filings to public reactions. You can count on us to bring you the latest. So there you have it, the $100 million lawsuit that's shaking up Hollywood and Washington alike. What happens next could change the media landscape forever. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this breakdown helpful, and subscribe for more updates on this wild legal saga. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with even more breaking news and explosive stories.